Hi everyone, I want to talk to you about navigating MyLab and how to get there, how to work on homework or the study plan. So there's more than one way. First, I'm going to show you, you can always just go, once you've enrolled, of course, you can go into MyLab by clicking here and then open MyLab and Mastering. Don't forget when you first sign up, you may have to enable pop-ups for MyLab, and you want to do that. So this is my view when we get into MyLab, but I'm going to go ahead from here because you'll have the same menu. Some of this stuff is just for me. You can see it's kind of got this little symbol there. But the things that you would want are EText, homework, study plan, the multimedia library, the gradebook. These are the things that you would probably look at most. And so if you wanted to get to the EText, you would just click here and then on EText. You do have a textbook for this class and you can get a written one for $40, I believe. It's a loose leaf book. And you might like having that as you're working through the class. It's got lots of examples and things that you can go look at as well as what I'm going to be teaching. So it can be a very good resource for you. When you get there, you can click on the menu and then go wherever you want to. So, our first lesson is on arithmetic of whole numbers. And I'm going to click out of that. This is just a opener thing, but you can navigate by clicking down here on the bottom. And then you can go and read through different things. But here then is the main content. You can scroll back and forth here with your bar and it's going to explain a lot of different things to you. Also, it has some practice problems you can work on. Some of the things you see here you will also see in the lessons because I've snipped it and put it on the PowerPoint. So it's easy to navigate. If you want to look at the problems at the end of the section, it's at each one of these has problems, and then there's a problem set at the end of the chapter. And that's usually where I get your homework questions on your written homework. So you can navigate very easily, as you can see, through the whole book. And I just suggest that you try that and get familiar with your EText. And then if you go to homework, I guess it's not going to show me any homework yet because let me go back to here. All right, so I'm going to go to manage assignments because I can get to a homework there. So this is your first assignment. It's going to be the 1.1 through 1.5. And I did go ahead and put it to open today just so I could get to it to show you. But normally you should be able to get, manage it from, oh, there we go. Okay, I didn't wait long enough. So normally if you click on homework, you're going to see the homeworks that are due or the homeworks that have been opened already. And then you can click on it here to do the homework and then it's listed out. Now I also have this set so that you can open it right from Canvas, and I'll show you that in a minute. So you can go through it here and work all the homework that way. You can also go to the study plan. Now on the study plan, when you first get here, it looks like there's nothing there. Click on all chapters and we'll just concentrate on chapter 1 right now. So let's just click on, let's do order of operations. These are the practice problems you can do. Some of these will be in your homework. So you'll actually see these questions possibly in your homework and you can come back to here to do some more practice. When you open a problem, then you'll be able to see what help. You've got help me solve this, view an example, get more help. You can open the textbook and it will open to section 1.5 because that's what this problem's on. So please just get in there and click on things so that you can get familiar with MyLab. Help me solve this is really nice because it will actually walk you through the problem and have you put in some different parts, right? It's going to talk about it here. and you can do continue. So you just begin by identifying the operation that has the highest priority, and then you answer that, and it just takes you through the whole problem. So it's a really cool feature. That is the one that I don't have on your homework. So this one is disabled for homework, but you can do that on your study plan. View an example is on your homework. Also, Ask My Instructor in the textbook or on your homework. Ask My Instructor is where you can send a message to me right from MyLab, and that's why it's important to use your OTC email, so that when I'm answering you, I'm answering to your OTC email. All right, let's see. Multimedia library. These all, you have to come in to get to this, right? In the multimedia library, you can find different things, the textbook, PowerPoints that go with this class. The PowerPoints are by section, so they're much more detailed. And, you know, we don't do some of the things that are on the PowerPoint, so that might actually be more confusing. You can click on the video and then find videos. I did all chapters, so you can see there's all kinds of videos here that you can look at. But honestly, excuse me, on some of your actual problems, there are videos, and I think that might be the most beneficial to you. So let me go back to here. Okay, so now I'm back in our class. And I don't want to make this video super long, but it's just trying to explain things sometimes. So if we go to lessons or modules or whatever, you can get to the lessons here. Here's the lesson 1 information, and I actually have some teaching videos posted there for you now for this lesson. But if you click here, now I'm probably going to take this back out of being available today once I make this video, so you have to wait till tomorrow to see this. But see, it's actually right here. You can click on the question and just start working right here in MyLab, because it is embedded basically. Now the grades from MyLab will automatically sync to the gradebook on Canvas, and as soon as you click on an assignment, it will give you whatever grade you earn. So if you do 0 problems, you'll get a 0. If you do 1 problem, you know, you'll get whatever points you got for that. But you can fix that and have your score go up as you work through this. So don't get panicked whenever you see a 0, for instance, in the grade book. Notice how it says get more help. So you can view an example. You can open the textbook to section 1.1, which is what this problem is. You can ask the instructor, myself, if you have a question. Skill Builder is something that it's an optional thing that can help you understand if you're having trouble with some problems. It takes you back to some skills that maybe you needed before that problem. So don't forget about that part too. You just put your answers in, and then on the homework, you get 2 tries to put your answer in. So let's say you said, I'm going to round 464 to the nearest 10. And you put the wrong answer. Then you get a second attempt to put the answer for that. If that doesn't, let's see, let me just miss this a couple times. So I'm going to put in 464. I'm not actually going to round it. And it says check answer. Oh, okay. And then it gives you some explanation. Oh, I get a second try for this. So this time, let's see, I'm going to put in 470, which you guys, that's not right, by the way. And then final check. And I'm doing this so that I could show you, oh, it's suggesting, oh, maybe you need Skill Builder because you just missed this answer 2 times. And yes, I did. Now notice this, similar question. So now you can do a similar question to this same one, and you get 2 tries for that. And if you miss those, then you can do similar question again. My suggestion is, if you're missing something, you're not understanding it, go back to the study plan where you can practice for free. It doesn't count against your grade, and try it there. So don't forget about similar question, because you actually get 3 questions two similar questions. So you've got the original and then two similar questions. So you actually get 6 tries to get the right answer. And then of course, if you're like, I'm not really understanding this, I think I need to view an example, then you go here and it's going to explain this to you and show you how to round it. All right, so you read this part, you click continue, it tells you some more and so on. And so hopefully you can learn to use MyLab to your advantage because it is really nice. My suggestion is to watch my teaching videos. You can do some practice problems, look at examples in your textbook, work on MyLab. You can use the study plan first, and then the homework, and then the written homework. And you always want to get started with plenty of time. All right, guys, I'm going to end this. I feel like it went longer than I really planned, but I hope this helps you. Bye.